to Nico Estévez post-match press conference of the San Jose Earthquakes. Start with Drew.
Recording in progress.
Well, I think I saw a very normal first game. If you see the, you could see the other games that have been played for the first time. The scores are very tight, and it's not like a lot of difference between one team and the other. There's a lot of ties. There is a lot of like 2-1 or 1-0, and I think for us is. We had the game that we expected. We didn't expect like we came a little bit sloppy in the first 5 minutes of or 10 minutes of the first half. We adjust things during those 10 minutes after the score. I think we did a good job on that. We were able to win the ball back, and we were able to create goal scoring opportunities. And last year we had lack on shooting, or lack on we had 22 shots, 9 shots on target, and I think it's 2.4 expected goals. Like it's really good numbers to deserve the win. But it's the first game, and we knew at the end of the game if the result is a little bit tight, and we wanted to go for the win. We knew we could open a space for them, and they have also good players. And it could go to either side, but I think the mentality that we show today it helped us, to win, and the belief to win this game.
I'm in a press conference.
Well, we knew that last year also San Jose, the first half starts very strong, and then there's kind of a drop in the second half. And we made some adjustments on build-up that help us to go through their pressure and help us to progress the ball and put us in a good positions. I think we did a good job. Like I think the subs came in very well and help us also to finish the game. But I think it's the mentality of the team. We showed 2 clips in the at halftime, one attacking, one defending, and see how we could. Create a lot of issues to them, and it worked very well. And I think if we score earlier, I don't think I think the game could open more in our side on the transition side at the end, but we had to wait until the end.
Garrett Melzer.
I think it's both. It's if you could see, the last goal was scored by Dante. The other goal was scored by a central midfielder. It was a set piece, but I think everyone in their mind is to be able to score goals, or assist. And I think you saw how many times we arrived with a lot of numbers. We could do combinations. We could do good opportunities to cross, to shoot, and the mentality of the guys, on getting the ball and shooting. Well, I think it's really important, and he's very, very, very focused and want to have a good season. He's coming from a point where he's still very young and had a lot of experiences that is helping him to mature and to grow. And we as a staff are trying to help him as much as possible to provide him the best resources to him to shine, like we do with other players. And we're really happy, and we have to keep pushing him because it's the beginning of the season, and we'll need a better level throughout the season to win games.
Go with Sydney.
Hey, Nico, congrats on the win tonight. You guys mentioned Dante just a few minutes ago,
Yes.
but
Wait a second, because we have a question
sorry.
here first.
I thought I heard my name. I'm sorry. Sorry, Nico.
Sorry, Sydney, the one on here in the room. Sorry about that.
Gotcha.
In this case, it's very important because as you could see, we conceded the first goal. And, you know, it's not easy to come back. And last year, we already shown that we were one of the teams that most points earned at the end of the games, and more points got coming from behind, you know, in the score. And I think to have that mentality is key. You know, we're seeing a lot of really good teams in Europe, top teams that they are conceding first, and they ended up winning the game. You know, and I think that mentality is the one that we want to have. Of course, we want to score first and not have to wait, but you know, sometimes the games are in this way, and we just have to have the mentality to being there.
Cool. Go with Paul.
Well, I think you could see some of the young players, they were nervy at the beginning of the game. Some of their touches, some of their actions were a little bit not as clean as we see them in training or in preseason. But as the game went on, I think they did a really good job on getting into the game. And Logan, in this case, I think you could see, you know, how dangerous he becomes, because he just gets in the right spots, he fights a lot, and has also quality. And as the game went through, he found his spots, he found his touches, and helped us to create more quality chances. Yeah, Petar arrives tomorrow, Petar Musa. Then he will have to do the medicals on Monday, and Tuesday will be his first training with the team. Jesus and Paxton are training with the group. Last week they trained 3 days with the group. If they go in the same way next week, they will be available for the next game.
We'll go with Javier.
Bueno, es muy importante, ¿no? La verdad que es la primera vez en los 3 años que llevo en el club que empezamos ganando. El primer año empatamos contra Toronto 1-1, el segundo año perdimos contra Minnesota 1-0. Por lo tanto, pues bueno, cómo empiezas nunca te va a definir, ¿no?, cómo acabas, pero sí que es verdad que es importante, ¿no?, seguir creciendo, seguir mejorando. Tenemos muchas cosas que mejorar, pero con 3 puntos, pues como que se lleva mejor, ¿no? Sí, creo que a veces nos descubrimos demasiado en la presión, arriesgamos mucho. Queríamos hacerlo porque también queremos aprender de eso, de cómo podemos ajustar cosas, y por ahí yo creo que en esos aspectos tenemos que mejorar. Y luego con balón creo que tenemos que tener un poquito más de calma. Creo que cuando hemos tenido calma hemos sido capaces de encontrar los espacios necesarios, los jugadores necesarios para atacar, y por ahí, bueno, poco a poco, ¿no? Yo creo que también a nivel físico los jugadores han hecho un esfuerzo muy grande. Es su primer partido después de la pretemporada y todavía tienen que coger el ritmo de partido, ¿no?, que se coge un poquito más adelante. Nada.
Cool. We'll go with Eric Mora on Zoom, and then Sydney. Hunter.
Hola Nico, ¿cómo estás? Te saludo desde aquí, desde afuera del estadio, alistándonos para un enlace. Pero cuéntanos, es el primer partido, lo mencionabas, pero ¿qué tan importante es empezar la temporada con un triunfo? ¿Y qué le brinda al equipo el comenzar la temporada con ese triunfo, sabiendo que muchos de tus jugadores titulares pues no estuvieron presentes, ¿no?
Bueno, yo lo primero que creo es que los fans, ¿no? Tuvimos un lleno absoluto hoy en el estadio, algo que ya viene siendo costumbre estos últimos años que estamos aquí, y bueno, súper agradecido, ¿no?, a los fans de que hayan venido a apoyarnos, porque ese último gol es mérito de ellos, ¿no? Méritos de empujar al equipo, de ayudarnos, ¿no? Y es muy importante. El jugador y los jugadores aquí lo sienten mucho, y para nosotros que el primer partido de la temporada tengamos ese lleno que hemos tenido hoy es muy, muy importante. A partir de ahí yo creo que con 3 puntos te da un poquito más de confianza, te dan ganas, ¿no?, de seguir mejorando, se lleva mejor la semana, y y por ahí, ¿no? Tenemos que seguir mejorando para ser un equipo mejor. También damos tiempo a jugadores que se recuperen y tenemos puntos en la tabla, ¿no? Por lo tanto, yo creo que por ahí, pues bueno, contentos, ¿no? Con esta victoria.
Muchas gracias, felicidades, Nico.
De nada.
Go with Sidney Hunt.
Hey, Nico, sorry again, but congratulations on the win. So going back to Dante, you said you all wanted to give him the resources to succeed and grow and mature with the club. Guess what are you looking for from him on the training ground? Not just obviously not just performances during matches, but on the training ground and away from the pitch. What are you looking for from him?
Well, I think he's adapting to a new position that he can fit very well, and I think this new formation is helping him to shine. And from that position, he will have to learn the spaces, the timing, the touches inside, outside, the different options that he has on passing, when to run in behind, when to do 1v1, when to do a 1-2. There is a lot of little things that he can do offensively and also defensively, when he has to release to press, when he has to touch the back line, when he had to defend the back post. You know, there's little things that still soon in the season, and he's doing a really good job because we've been working with him throughout the whole preseason. But still a lot of we have a lot of time, you know, to keep working with him.
Perfect. Congrats again. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And then we'll go with Nathan Hill.
Hey, Coach, congratulations again on the season, and the opening season win. I have too many questions for you, but I'll just ask you this one. Was Ieramendi the best player on the pitch among both teams? I mean, is that something you taught him how to do on the pitch to assist himself for the goal?
Well, you know, I think Asir has shown throughout his whole career how good player he is. I just have good conversations with him. Anything that he does on the field is great to him. We discuss things, defending, attacking, how he can help, how he can communicate to the team, how we're going to press, how things are going to go, how we're going to build, and his positioning. And after that, he's able to execute at highest level, you know. And this is why we are very lucky. FC Dallas is very lucky to have a player like Asir with us, and we enjoy the players, us as a staff, everyone enjoys him every single day. And you know, he is scoring a season 8 goals, 7 in a league. In the league, hopefully he can beat that this year.
Last question from me about Farrington, who in his rookie debut played really well out there. Did that performance surprise you? What did you like about his performance, and how do you see him continuing to grow even as Musa makes his way into the lineup?
Well, I think it didn't surprise me because we saw every single day in training when he arrived, and the games that he has played in preseason. I think he did exactly what we were looking for him, you know. But credit to him to be at that level that early after coming from a college, you know. It's not usually what you see, and he is up to a really high level so far, and I think he has still a lot of room to improve for him in a lot of areas. And you know, we just have a player that we can use and we can trust on him as he did today, because this is the thing that we wanted, no? Bringing him like to strengthen the roster.
Is there any more questions? That'll conclude today's post-match press conference with Nico Estévez.